Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'll be setting up my bullet journal for September, which is my birth month. So you know that this theme had to be extra cute and extra special. So yeah, let's just get right into it. So this year my September theme is gonna be Hello Kitty. As I mentioned previously, this is my birth month and I really didn't want to do like a birthday theme like I did last year. Instead, I wanted to do something that I really love and make it all about me basically. I found this cute reference photo on Pinterest and decided that it would be good as a cover page, but I also added some balloons to it to kind of give it that birthday look, if you get what I mean. I didn't want to point it out directly, but I still wanted to have some elements there. I'm pretty satisfied with the way this turned out, except I absolutely hate the saucer that I drew. You're gonna notice in a second that it looks completely uneven and just kind of messy, but you know how it is. Every single page in my bullet journal has to have some kind of mistake or something that I don't like. So either way, back to the drawing itself. As you can see along Hello Kitty, there's also these cute little bears that I'm gonna color in different shades, and I think they look really adorable. I am moving on to the balloons now. Some of them are star-shaped, some of them are heart-shaped, and some of them have just like the regular shape. I wanted them to look incredibly soft, therefore you can see I don't have too many edges on them or anything. If you pay close attention, you're gonna notice that I did some changes to the saucer that I mentioned previously. I still don't think it looks good, but you know, at least I did my best. And now it's time to go in and color everything. If you've been around for a while, or maybe you've seen another video of mine, I think it's no surprise that I am using pastel colors, and if it's not a pastel color, it's still pink or purple, so that's what you need to expect with this theme. It's gonna be really soft and kind of girly. Coloring these little bears was my absolute favorite part about this cover page. I think they look so adorable. In the reference photo, they had some extra details that I decided to just ignore because I was afraid of messing them up. I really wish I included them in some other spreads as well, but it turns out I completely forgot about them as soon as I moved on from the cover page. It's kind of too late now, but I guess I could include them in a weekly spread that I haven't done yet. when it comes to the balloons, I'm pretty much using the same colors that you've been seeing up until now. I wanted to keep the colors going, the color palette going, so I think it turned out pretty cute. I'm gonna add some like sprinkles all over the place because I felt like it looked a little bit empty. And finally, we're ready to move on to the quote page. This is, as always, pretty simple. It has a simple quote and a bunch of doodles that are directly related to Hello Kitty. I drew a cute little apple, a bow, a lollipop, and I think like a piece of cake. Off topic, but I'm gonna ask you to also completely overlook my nails in this video. I got them done specifically for this theme. I had them done like this really cute pink shade, but it took me a really long time to make this video for some reason. I guess I've been just busy doing other stuff, so in the meantime they don't look so good anymore. Back to the quote page. The quote itself reads, "Plant kindness, harvest love." I think it's really cute, and I think it's kind of the message that Hello Kitty puts out. Now, as you can see, the quote page and the cover page don't really have that much in common, but I decided to add some sprinkles to this one as well to tie everything together. This is a final look at my cover page, and we're moving on to my September calendar. For the title and the boxes that you'll see in just a second, I'm using the 2 shades of pink that I've been using probably every single month. These markers are probably gonna die soon. I've been using them constantly and they look really pretty, so I have no regrets. Surprisingly, I also decided to not use a ruler for this part. I think that if I did like some very straight boxes, it would ruin the cartoonish and soft mood that I wanted to go for. Initially, I wanted to make this spread kind of like a fall themed one. I wanted to have a big tree instead of these balloons here and leaves all over the place, but I thought it would kind of ruin the mood, so I still went for the balloons instead. If you didn't guess it, this is a picnic scene between Hello Kitty and Mimi, and they look adorable. I really love the way this looks. There's gonna be a pretty weird cut right here because I got one of those battery notifications on my phone, so I had to stop recording for a little bit. Apart from the 2 cute characters, I'm also doodling some drinks and a cute cake. You know, gotta keep the picnic theme going. Now, while while you watch me color everything, I'm gonna tell you the story of my obsession with Hello Kitty. This is such a weird story because I didn't even watch Hello Kitty as a kid. It was never on TV. I've never had any interaction with it, like, until last year, I think. And then, all of a sudden, I would get these, like, Hello Kitty girl posts recommended on Instagram, and I kind of overlooked them at first. I did recognize that the stuff they had was incredibly adorable, like all the plushies and all these Hello Kitty themed things. And then just one random day I was like, okay, this is my time. I'm gonna become obsessed with Hello Kitty. And that's exactly what happened. You know, I have Hello Kitty cutlery, I have Hello Kitty clothes, pencil cases, keychains, pajamas. I have pretty much anything you can think of, and I love my life right now. It's also kind of cute that everyone in my life kind of adjusted to this. Like, they all know that I'm Hello Kitty obsessed, and they're getting me Hello Kitty stuff or sending me Hello Kitty stuff, and it's kind of funny, but you know, I find it really cute. I was really scared about this part because I knew that I kind of had to go a little bit off the usual colors and use this green kind of shade, but I think it looks so cute and I really don't regret it. I feel like if I didn't do it, it would have looked too plain. So yeah, I'm completing the picnic scene. And after I'm done with all the sprinkles that you've just seen, it's time to number all the boxes, and I decided to not do it with a black fine liner as I always do it, and do it instead with a pink marker to, you know, match a little better. Another 2 pages are done, and it's time to move on to a crucial spread in my bullet journal, which is my trackers and daily log spread. This is kind of a new layout because normally I'd have my daily log combined with my calendar, and I'd have the trackers all to themselves basically in a completely different spread, but I thought I wanted to combine them this month and see how that works out. Currently I'm drawing a Hello Kitty doodle, and this is actually quite significant. I'm saying this is significant because at the beginning of the year I did a Cinnamoroll theme, and on the cover page Cinnamoroll was riding a carousel just like Hello Kitty is doing right now. When I found this doodle on Pinterest, I knew I had to include it because I really love symmetry. I'm like obsessed with symmetry, and I thought it was really cute to have kind of a reference to an earlier theme. The colors I'll be using in this spread are pretty much the same that you've seen before, and I also decided to add some stars all over the place. As you can see, I thought it would be a cute element considering that the little pony, horse, whatever you want to call it, has some stars all over. It's time to outline my tracker boxes, and I'm doing this with the same marker that I used for the title. As always, I'm highlighting the weekend days on my daily log, and these highlights are actually kind of messy, as you can see. I'm numbering everything, and then we can pretty much move on. Now it's time for my playlist and review kind of spread. When it comes to my playlist spread, I've been using the same exact layout for I think the past 6 months, and I was honestly getting so bored of it. So this month I was like, you know what, I'm gonna switch things up. I'm gonna make this the cutest playlist spread I've ever made. So instead of the usual boxes that I would do for my playlist, I thought I would go for this Hello Kitty themed phone, and I think it looks pretty cute. It turned out really nice, and on the phone's screen I'm gonna be writing down the songs of the month. Now it's pretty clear that I don't have as much space as I used to have with the old layout, but if I'm being honest, I don't really discover that many new songs in a month anyway, so I think I'm just gonna be fine. And you guessed it, the phone is gonna be all pink as always. I just really had to make it all pink. It would have been kind of weird to not do it. Also, if you notice the Hello Kitty figurine next to my candle, which you probably have, it's actually my AirPods, and obviously it's an AirPods case, so I thought it would be really cute to include it in the video as a prop. Since I was running out of pink shades to use for the phone, I thought I would include some purple as well. I think it doesn't ruin the whole vibe of it anyway. Again, off topic, I just want to apologize if you hear some random noises in this video. I really try to make my videos so soothing and soft-spoken and stuff, and then there's my neighbors upstairs, which are the clumsiest people I think I've ever met, and they are constantly making noises up there. They're moving furniture, they are smashing walls. I have no idea what's going on there, but you get the point. I'm sorry. And now back to the journal. Even though for the playlist I went for a different kind of layout, I decided that for the review kind of part of the spread, I wanted to keep things the same. So I'm just doing a cute little doodle in the corner, and I'm keeping things plain and simple for the rest of it. This was a final look of the spread, and we're ready to move on to the last thing that I want to show you in this video, which is my first weekly of September. Now, this is kind of a unique spread, and I kind of have to explain myself to you for just a second. I found a lot of inspiration on Pinterest, and in these pins that I found, Hello Kitty was either some kind of insect or some kind of food. Therefore, on this spread, I drew Hello Kitty as a bee and Hello Kitty as a butterfly. And since that's the case, I thought it would be nice to kind of have my weekly boxes done as little spots of grass for them to sit on, like little butterflies and bees. I don't know, maybe my idea was just delusional, but I'm kind of satisfied with the way it turned out. I'm using the same green that I used for my calendar spread for the picnic scene, and as always, all the markers and their codes will be left down in the description box below. Now now it's time for the actual doodles, and I'm not very happy with the way these look. I think from far away they look pretty decent, but I was already getting really tired of sitting down and filming, because usually filming a video takes a ridiculous amount of time, at least for me, because I'm very slow when it comes to this stuff. So, you know, I was getting tired, I was getting bored, and I didn't really pay attention to what I was doing. Now that we're almost done with setting this theme up, I'm actually kind of amazed at the fact that summer is almost over. I'd love to hear what you did this summer in the comment section. I haven't really done much myself, but I do think I rested well enough. I've been reading, I've been catching up on my journaling and all that stuff, so I think I've had a pretty fulfilling summer, I guess you could say, but nothing too eventful. And that, guys, was my video for today. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope it inspired you one way or another. I would love to hear your thoughts on all these cute Hello Kitty doodles that I've done, especially if you're a Hello Kitty fan just like me. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Up until then, you can also find me on Instagram. My account is linked in the description box below. And yeah, see you next time.